breaking into coverage here for a moment to bring you news of a severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued by the National Weather Service. This is for Lee County, further off to the south, and does include parts of Lee County further off south of the Rockford area right now. This warning does go until 8:15 p.m. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are going to be the main threat within this storm. We can take a little bit of a closer look now when we look at some of the velocities picked up by the radar here. Some of these brighter colors that are showing up are what, generally speaking, is what this radar is going to be picking up around, seeing those 16-mile-per-hour wind gust potential. This particular storm not moving all that quickly, but is a little bit more outflow dominant. So even though you are still seeing some of these higher peaks of velocity and some higher peaks of the reflectivity showing up with the rain, you might actually see those winds just a little bit out ahead of that particular storm. Looking at some areas that could be under the gun for this particular cell, it's going to be in the area. Ohio, just to the south of Lee County. Amboy is also in the area. Paw Paw not too far away either. Many of these areas going to be moved on fairly quickly over the next little while or so, within the next hour. Many of those are actually going to be within the next 20 minutes or so. Again, the storm not moving all that quickly, only around 30 miles per hour at the moment, but still kind of moving out that direction, allowing for some of those damaging wind gusts, potentially even some torrential rainfall and frequent lightning as well with that. Now, even though this is the only warning that we have at the moment, the entire area does remain under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock tonight, with the potential for some of these cells to produce isolated severe weather. So again, this particular cell, not all that strong, a little bit on the lower end of the severe spectrum, but still producing potentially up to 16-mile-per-hour wind gusts, going to continue to work its way out of the area over the next little while. In effect for Lee County, that goes until 8:15, so still a little bit longer of that because the storm not moving all that quickly. So 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts for Lee County, that particular cell. We'll continue to bring you any additional updates. And actually, I'm just going to walk off camera here and grab another one that I just see. Just got issued here just a moment ago.
Come on!
Portions of Ogle County with
another
cell. That particular one just coming off the printer here also.
Crap.
60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And that potential storm is only moving around 20 miles per hour. That is actually moving to the northeast, however, that particular cell. So we can actually take, again, a closer look at this particular cell. Now this is what we're looking at here with the potential for this cell. This is not moving directly east like the other one was. This is moving to the northeast at only 20 miles per hour. That particular area that's showing up just a little bit of enhanced reflectivity. And I can scroll this up just a little bit and look at what we're seeing here. This is actually just switching to the other radar as well. This is where we're seeing those enhancements of the velocity scan, which could be producing some decent wind gusts within there. Now, there is some very, very broad rotation. As you can see, some of the reds also beginning to show up in there as well. And the National Weather Service has noted that they're keeping a very close eye on this, as it could potentially try to spin up a tornado at any given moment. However, at the moment, that's not exactly what they're most concerned with. The 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is what they're kind of going to remain focused on here in the short term. So two particular severe thunderstorms that are going on at the moment. We can recap both of those here at the moment. The one further off to the south is for Lee County. That goes until 8:15 p.m. That's only moving to the east at 30 miles per hour. Ogle County is underneath this one, moving to the northeast at 20 miles per hour. Also for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and that particular warning expires at 8:30. So still a little bit longer for some of these particular warnings. Two of them now to talk about for the moment, a little bit on the lower end of the spectrum. We'll continue to bring any updates on these warnings as well as any other future warnings if they get issued both here on air and on our website, mystatewide.com. For now, we will return you back to regular programming.
Give me back Smackdown!